enshrinement in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Los Angeles Chargers owner, Team Spanos.
Yeah. Wow. I know what y'all trying to do. I ain't crying today. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna cry today. Well, this last couple of days has just been unbelievable. You know, still wrapping my head around it all. First, I'd like to thank God for giving me the opportunity to display my gifts. Also for allowing me to be here today, man. It's truly an honor. I'd like to thank the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'd like to thank Jim Porter and his staff and all the NFL fans all over the world. Love you too, man. You know, it's funny, as I stand here, I'm overwhelmed, not just by the honor of this moment, but by the journey I had to travel to get here. You see, this gold jacket, it doesn't really just represent the game of football. It represents my family, it represents my faith, it represents my sacrifice, and a whole bunch of love from all of y'all out here. Yeah. So that's why I want to take this time to thank those that God put into my life that allowed me to get here. First, I want to thank my parents. Mom, I watched you raise 5 kids and never complain. You believed in me before I can believe in myself. You gave me everything, Mom. You gave me time, you gave me love, you gave me wisdom. Oh yeah, you gave me a lot of whoopings too, Mom. I just want you to know that I carried it with me every step of my career. And often I know you wonder how you was as a mom. I just want you to know you was an unbelievable mom. So thank you, Mom. To my father passed away earlier this year. And I know he's smiling down, watching, bragging on his son. But my father taught me how to be a man. He taught me strength, taught me toughness. Although this bus might have my name on it, but make no mistake about it, it has my father's fingerprints, his legacy, and his spirit. I am who I am today because of my father. So, Dad, rest in peace, and I love you. To my brothers and sisters, Joanne, Junior, Gerald, Tina, and LaMaddie, thank you all for keeping it real. Every time I came home from San Diego. We've been through a lot this last year, but I want each and every one of you to know that I've never taken a single one of you for granted. So thank you, and I love you too. To my little brother Mo, Muhammad, I don't say it enough, little bro, but thank you. Thank you for just being you, little brother. Always showing up when it counts. We have a bond that's like no other, and not because we're just blood, because it's love, it's history, it's trust. I am grateful for you, little brother. I will always be there for you just like you've always been there for me. Death before dishonor, and that's written in my soul. I love you, little brother. To my kids, my babies, you're my everything. Every choice I make, everything I do, I carry you with me. I said I wasn't going to cry, but you're my heartbeat. You taught me more about love, patience, and purpose than I ever learned about playing football or in the playbook. I just hope by watching me today, you understand that anything is possible. Not just in football, but in the game of life. Dream big, work hard, and never ever forget where you come from. This moment, this honor, is just not about me, it's about us, the Gates family. I love you more than anything in the world. I love you, kids, and thank you. Jesus. To Denise White and EAG Sports, I want to say thank you. You've been more than just a publisher to me, Denise. You've been a true friend. Through all my highs and lows, you was always there. I know I haven't always made it easy for you, but you're there year by year, day by day, with your patience and your loyalty. Thank you, Denise White and EAG Sports, for walking this journey with me. Thank you. To the city of Detroit. What up, though? You taught me pride. You taught me how to fight through everything and never quit. That blue-collar spirit, the heartbeat of the city, it lives in me. It always has. I remember growing up in the streets of Detroit, and we would use like crakes, and we play basketball, and we would cut the bottom out for hoops, and I would play with my boy Gary Morrison or Dwight Smith. Or my boy Tank, Leon Bryan, he would take me to the University of Detroit, and we would watch high school basketball at Callahan Hall. Or a friend of mine named Matt Ishbia and his dad Jeff would come pick me up and take me to AAU practices. Shout out to the Michigan Mustangs. My point is that Detroit, you helped shape my dreams. So when I would play in these NFL stadiums, I always felt like I had to represent the block that I came from. Shout out to Linwood, Dexter, Puritan Avenue. This one is for us. West side of Detroit, this is for us. To Detroit Central High School. That's where my foundation was built. The school wasn't fancy. The weight room was old. But the love, the belief, man, that was everything. To my teammates, Dante Darling, Jimmy Twyman, Gam, Martez Welch, Doom, Dwight Smith. Man, we was just kids chasing a dream. We were just kids chasing a dream, not knowing what life would take us. But we did it together. We had heart. Those practices, those bus rides, singing those songs, that state championship, that was the beginning of everything for me. You were my first real team. You had my back before anyone even knew my name. I just want y'all to know that I never forgot those days. I never forgot where it all started. You helped build this Hall of Famer, so thank you to my Detroit high school teammates. To my coaches at Central High School, the late great Coach Woody Thomas, late great Doc Wilson, Coach Eric Smith, Coach Jimmy Macon, Coach Lorenzo Morris. You taught me discipline and respect. You made sure I understood that greatness isn't given, it's earned, with one rep at a time, one day at a time. So thank you, coaches. To Coach Aronde Teleferro, I want to thank you, Coach Aronde Teleferro. You helped me get out of the streets of Detroit. You didn't just teach me about sports. You taught me how to think differently. You taught me how to structure. Because of you, Coach Aronde Teleferro, I'm in a better place, physically, mentally, and emotionally. You helped me rewrite my story, Coach Arande Telefero. You helped me rewrite my story. So thank you, Coach. To all the kids out there that's surrounded with gang violence and drugs, and you want to make something out of your life, well, I'm living proof. If you stay focused, stay on the right path, you got heart, you got hustle, and never stop believing, anything is possible. To Kent State University. Kent State, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Kent State is where I learned how to take my raw talent and turn it into much more. Kent is also where I learned how to lead and represent something bigger than myself. To my teammates, John Merritt, Andrew Mitchell, Drew, Dre Haynes, Anthony Wilkins, so many more, E. Howe. We battled together. We built something special. Those MAC championships, that Elite Eight run, how special was that? From the bottom of my heart, some of the funnest times of my life at Kent State University. So Kent State University, I want to thank you. To my Kent State coaches, Coach Rob Senderoff, Coach Jim Christian, Coach Stan Heath, thank you all for giving me the tools I needed to turn my potential into a purpose. So thank you to those coaches. Coach Rob Murphy, you helped me too, man, get out of the streets of Detroit. I would never forget what you've done for me. You helped me live. You gave me money when you weren't supposed to. You gave me a lot of money, Coach Rob Murphy. But you protected me, Coach Murphy. You protected me from the predators. You looked out for me. So thank you, Coach Rob Murphy. I'll tell you a little story about me. Y'all seen the video, but some may know, some might not know. But when I was a senior at Kent State, I didn't play it down to college football. And Coach Rob Murphy and I was trying to find ways to get me to the next level. At the time, we didn't know what we were going to do. And Coach Him and Senderoff tried to find ways, the right teams, to try to get me NFL tryouts. Out of nowhere, they introduced me to a guy named Tim Brewster. And Tim Brewster, Coach Tim Brewster, Coach Tim Brewster, at the time, was the tight ends coach for the San Diego Chargers. You see, Tim Brewster saw something special in me. He was pretty sure that I could make the team. He was adamant that I'd be all pro in 3 years. You see, the thing is, when switching sports, or careers for that matter, it can be life-changing. The unexpected are often the most powerful ones because it can completely redirect your life. If you're ready to take advantage and you're ready for the opportunity. Thanks to Coach Tim Brewster and Coach Marty Schottenheimer, they gave me an opportunity. They gave me an opportunity to play tight end in the NFL. And because of you, Coach Tim Brewster, NFL teams, NFL scouts will never look at college basketball players the same again. So thank you, Coach Tim Brewster. I also want to take this time to thank the legends, the tight ends who paved the way. Tight ends like Mike Dicker, Charlie Sanders, John Mackey, Kellen Winslow Sr., Ozzie Newsomes, Thank you, legends, for pushing the position and giving me a lane that I was fortunate enough to walk. So thank you to those legends. To Mr. Dean Spanos and the Spanos family and the whole entire Chargers organization, I want to say thank you for allowing me to represent the franchise for so many years and believing in me. You've treated me like family, Mr. Spanos and the Spanos family, and trust me when I tell you, as players, that's what matters the most. I will never forget, I am forever grateful, and I will continue to represent the Chargers and the Bolts with honor and integrity. So thank you to Mr. Spanos and the Chargers organization. I also want to thank some incredible people from the Chargers organizations that's behind the scenes that's had an impact on my journey as well. People like Dr. Herb Martin, Hightower, Jen Rojas, Jamal LaFonce, Dr. Child, Collins. I want to thank each and every one of you for your support over my years, and can't say enough about what you did to help my career. So thank you to those Chargers and the organization. So I appreciate you. To all my Chargers head coaches, Coach Anthony Lynn, Coach Mike McCoy, Coach late great Marty Schottenheimer, thank you as well. Coach North Turner, you an offensive genius, Coach North Turner. You've helped me in so many ways. I hope to see you in the Hall of Fame one day, Coach North Turner. And thank you for everything you've done for me, Coach North Turner. I really appreciate you. To all my position coaches, some of the best position coaches this tight ends has ever seen. Coaches like Coach Tim Brewster, Coach Chud Szynski, Coach Jason Michaels, Coach Clancy Barona. Your commitment to me did not go unnoticed. You all pushed me to the man and player I was meant to be. You came in my life at the right time. I guess that's what it means to be chosen. You helped shape my legacy, coaches, in so many ways, and I'm so forever grateful. So thank you, coaches, for your support. To my Charger teammates, the guys I went to battle with every Sunday, we pushed each other. We challenged each other. We picked each other up through it all. Guys like Malcolm Floyd, Mooch, Stephen Cooper, Brandon Matamalu, Courtney Van Buren, Dillman, Marcus McNeil, Matt Wilhelm, Bogle. We built the culture based on toughness and trust. You wasn't just good players, you were great people. Thank you all for holding me accountable. We've created a bond that'll last a lifetime. So thank you to my teammates. To my quarterbacks. Doug Flutie, thank you, because you threw me my very first touchdown. Drew Brees, thank you, because you helped kickstart my career, Drew Brees. And Phillip Rivers. Phil, what we had on that football field was special. You wasn't just a guy throwing the ball. You were the heartbeat of the offense. Your fire, your passion, your IQ was unmatched. We saw the game the same way. You trusted me, and I trusted you. And that trust led to some of the best moments of my career. I always knew where that ball was going, Phil, and I always knew it was coming with a purpose. Phillip Rivers, it was an absolute pleasure to have played with you. Now, of course, I got to show love to one of the greatest that ever do it, one of the greatest football players to ever play. ALT, sharing that field with you, man, was like watching poetry in motion. You set the standard, ALT, not just by how you played, but how you prepared. I learned by just watching. And every Sunday, I felt lucky to be on the same side as number 21. Thank you, LT, for not just because you're a Hall of Fame player, because you're a Hall of Fame teammate. And I appreciate you, homeboy, so thank you. To the city of Los Angeles, thank you for welcoming me with open arms and allowing me to write my final chapter in my career. Your generosity, your kindness was really appreciated. So thank you to the city of Los Angeles. I appreciate you. To the city of San Diego, you embraced me. You supported me. San Diego is where I first became a Charger, where I first became a tight end, where I first became a father. I will never forget running out of Qualcomm Stadium and seeing all that powder blue. I felt the love, I felt the energy, I felt the belief. San Diego, you would always have my heart. No matter where I live in the world, San Diego will always be home. So thank you to the city of San Diego. You see, football is the ultimate team game. And I didn't get here alone. I'm standing here today because of people who've poured into me. And what I've learned through it all, a kid from Detroit to San Diego, living in Los Angeles right now, had it not been for sports, I probably would never cross paths with half of you in here. And that's why sports is such a great reminder to us as humans that we're not divided as people may think. We're more than just black or white, rich or poor. That's why it's important for us to keep pushing unity to make this country a better place. To my coaches, my teammates, my friends and family, I carry each of you with me into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Thank you all and God bless.